You'd like to buy a house, but think owning a home is an unobtainable pipe dream. You really don't know what goes into securing a home loan and carrying a mortgage. And what about down payments? The whole process seems intimidating.
Knowing your choices gives you the power to make good decisions. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, be prepared and find a good mortgage professional to work with you.
Meet Daniela and Mike. Both are working and currently they're renting an apartment. They'd like to take the steps to owning a home.
We've been looking around online and it's just so confusing that we don't know where to start.
The most important thing to do is to learn the loan process. Even though the web has a lot of information, enlist professional help early so you're prepared. Everyone has different life situations, so it is important that the lender that you work with understands your situation and get you started on the right track.
Whether you're a first-time buyer, a homeowner looking to get into a new home, or taking on a major renovation project, it's important to have the proper loan to meet your needs.
With any home loan, the first thing that you want to do is determine your objective. If you're purchasing a new home, you would need a mortgage. If your plans are to use equity in your current home to remodel, then you would either refinance your existing mortgage or establish a home equity line of credit.
So we're first-time buyers, but we're wondering what kind of loan would be best for us?
When determining the right financing for your mortgage, consider working with a loan professional early in the process. There are different options based on your particular situation. For example, a fixed-rate loan allows a borrower to know exactly what their mortgage payment will be for the entire life of the loan, usually 15 to 30 years. Adjustable rate mortgage, or ARMs, allow for adjustments in interest rates depending on changes in market conditions.
We both have jobs and a steady income, but we're not exactly rich. It's going to be some time before we can actually put down a hefty down payment.
Your current income and credit history are major factors that play into selecting the mortgage plan for you, and you don't have to be rich to purchase a home.
Don't worry if you can't save money to buy a home. There are a variety of public and private lenders that require a smaller down payment as a percentage of the purchase price. Aim for what you truly can afford. The general rule of thumb is that you should buy housing that equates out to about 2.5 times your annual salary. Consult with a mortgage professional who can assess your income, debts, and expenses to see what you truly can afford.
Getting your finances in order should start well before shopping for a home. To see your credit history, request a free credit report from all 3 of the credit bureaus. They can be reached online or by phone. Look at the reports and see where you may have some trouble spots and work to repair them. Work towards having a credit score higher than 640.
Be prepared with your most recent 2 years of tax returns with W-2s, recent pay statements, and your most recent 2 months of asset statements. This would include bank accounts, retirement accounts, and investments. If you're self-employed, be prepared with 2 years of both personal and business tax returns. The bank will run a credit report to help determine what is in your best interest for loan options.
Once you have your finances in order and you've done some saving for a down payment, start shopping for a home. But be realistic about the cost. Decide what you can afford. Look at homes that appeal to you in your price bracket.
At Associated Bank, we walk the buyers through expected costs associated with the purchase and close of a home. This can include such things as inspections and appraisals and other costs that you will not find with an online mortgage calculator. As always, the more you can save now, the better position you'll be in when you decide to buy a new home.
How do we shop around for a mortgage? Should we just go to the bank where we have our savings account?
The most common mistake people make is they assume that all banks are the same. They figure they offer the same products and services, so it's difficult to distinguish between them. There are differences in lending institutions, from special offers, discounts, and assistance programs available, but most importantly, the lenders themselves.
Before committing to a lender, check out their background. How long have they been in business, and what is their reputation?
Associated Bank is the #1 mortgage originator in Wisconsin for 7 years in a row and a top lender in the Midwest. We have knowledgeable, experienced lenders who will assist getting homeowners into the home of their dreams. A good piece of advice that I like to give my customers is to not incur any new debt prior to or during the mortgage application process. This can affect your credit score, which is an important part of the mortgage approval process.
Being knowledgeable is one thing, but what if you can never reach your lender when you have questions?
Associated Bank touts a nationally recognized 24/7, 365 customer care center. We provide award-winning customer care care that can be accessed through any channel the customer prefers, such as online, mobile, in-branch, or by telephone. Visit AssociatedBank.com.
Find out what discounts, credits, or additional help is available through your lender. You may be surprised.
Possible benefits from lenders can include first-time homebuyer credits, discounts, home counseling, and more.
So how long is the process and what kind of time frame are we looking at?
Generally, it can take 30 to 45 days to process and close a mortgage loan. Construction and rehab loans may take longer.
We closed our loan, and here we are in our new home. And boy, does it feel good.
Our monthly payments were well within our budget, which left us extra money so that we can make this house ours.
To see this portion of the show again and learn more, visit designingspaces.tv.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.